Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Looking for the runner. He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Perez. He's got away. Now it's Owen! Oh, super find. And he can clear it away. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Musiala has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Griezmann is in a really good position out wide. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Had a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Pirlo knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's definitely not his best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri, that's a sharp pass. Tries to dink it in. Perez looking to run onto it.
1 minute added time.
Keeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Nico Williams. He's free, he has got space. Roberto Carlos gets it clear. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Perez. Lovely feet. Chooses to go back. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Messi! It's there! And with that goal comes comfort. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Chouameni. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Owen. Number 5, Messi. Number 14, Griezmann. Number 11, Pirlo. Number
Musiala.
21, Perez.
York.
Coming on the field.
He's a sharp little ball. Decent hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cleared away. Musiala.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, played right into his path. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Musiala. York.
Maradona really added the width there, thanks to it.
There's the hit! And he's following up! He has done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And the shot! He scores! And it is is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
And time is up. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. He's picked his way, and Batistuta! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maradona. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter.
Has a shot! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Bauten tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Owen! Oh, split-second reaction.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bastoni. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter.
And Batistuta! And that has been clubbed away. To Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Maradona. Owen. Owen! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Griezmann. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. They get a throw in. He's shifting through the gears here. No, it's not getting there. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work...
And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Hits one! Decent enough try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, outsmarting him this time. He's been picked out, showing good feet. Batistuta! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. And Firmino! Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Griezmann is onto it in a flash. Saka. Beckenbauer clears. Saka. Firmino. Good driving run. Can he finish? They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's...
Shot a goal! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Batistuta. Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. David Villa! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And they're back in front!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Owen.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 5,
Madrid go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Perez. Coming on the field.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Number 13, Bellingham. Number 2,
Danger averted for now.
number 10, Neymar. Substitution.
Nice control. Out of play for a throw. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Batistuta. Foden. David Villa! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, terrible mistake. And he's found a way. And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Driving forward. And it's Batistuta.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Neymar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Could be danger here. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Always onto this. He is through here. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. David Villa fiddles it through. Messi, he's found a way through. He's had a hit! They've scored! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Batistuta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Owen gets through on his own. Decent hit! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Nakata. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Messi. David Villa. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
David Villa. He was under real pressure there. David Villa. Keeper's ball. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's Firmino. David Villa. Messi. Oh, great ball! Batistuta finds himself offside. Oh, given offside once more. Firmino.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Batistuta. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Taken back almost at once. Saka. No way through there. And it's Messi. Oh, they could break here. Bastoni. Messi. Albertini.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pirlo. Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. David Villa. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It'll be a throw-in. Albertini. David Villa. Now it's Nakata. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Shapes to shoot. Decent hit and on target. That is good alertness. David Villa. David Villa! And again the keeper stands strong. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Owen. Number 5, Messi. Number 18, David Villa. Number 22,
And it's Beckham.
Number 8.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field, number 15.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 13, Mbappe.
Madrid
Number
still have the
17,
cards to affect this game.
Number 4, Alessandro
Mbappe is onto this. It's anyone's ball now.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about up to 75 minutes. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their...
Tries a shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And he's had a shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Heads it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Beckham should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Pirlo to take it as usual. Foden can get it clear. Hit into the middle. Oh, important interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, easy pickings there. Firmino. York. He's played him through. Bastoni cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Costa Curta. He's gone for goal! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's that. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. He's looking to set free a runner. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's delivered all right.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Owen. He's having a go. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Nicely aimed pass. Owen. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, super ball. And Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich goes short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picked out brilliantly. David Villa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he was alert to it. Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this? And it's Messi. Great ball, and the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. No way through.
Now that looks a decent ball. Owen. He's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Owen. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. So your views on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's through here. Now it's Nakata. Oh, he's burst through. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar, that is a great pick out. Time and again they are repelled. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Nakata. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And he celebrates his 30th goal. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Owen. Number 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number
A
22,
case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
He's got tall.
13,
He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Neymar. Number 17, Beckham. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 4, Alessandro Bastoni. The attendance for this match was 71.
Nicked it back promptly. Bayer. And here's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
In with a header! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got...
There's the shot! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a sweet ball, that. Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's got the big... Can he put it away? He's put his foot right through that one. Batistuta. Beckham. Well timed, excellent interception. Danger averted for now. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. David Villa. Nakata. Messi. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Oh, good-looking ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his just beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. And Messi! And he's done it! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pinches it off him. Zubimendi. 30 minutes gone. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Nakata. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Owen. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nico Williams done. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Pedri. Kvaratskhelia. For Rice. Williams. Nico Williams will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri! And that's caused a worry or two. Now, who's going to be first to this? Madrid are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Madrid are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. David Villa. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Spread it left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 41, Rice. Number 4, Zubimendi. Number 17,
And he's managed to gift it back.
Sheshko. Coming on
Well,
the
there's
field,
plenty to like
number
about this
21,
approach. Get your head down,
Neves.
keep battling away, and
Number
eventually
16,
things might change for you.
Leandro Paredes. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Substitutions taking place.
Mbappe! Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. João Neves. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men.
On the field, number 6, Hadrian. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Coming on the field, number 10, Let's.
João Neves.
Number 19, Hernandez.
Hammer. Big chance! They've scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the
Goes in for the header! And he's there to belt it away. Time added on 4 minutes. It's a good run down the right. He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. Mbappe, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster.